The men who overwhelmingly were the kind that would ghost you, the men that would lie to you, the men that would cheat on you, the men that was just looking to go with the flow, the men that didn't want to put any effort into earning you, those oftentimes, 99.9% of the times, were men who are highly in their feminine energy, aka feminized men. And understand, ladies, biochemically, men and women are completely different. Their brains are wired differently, mentally, emotionally, and physically. They fall in love differently than us. And then the men who were in their masculine energy, these were the men, and I swear to goodness, the masculine men, I didn't have to do anything. They gladly would open my door. They gladly would pay for the date. They gladly were trying to add value to my life. They were gladly trying to enhance my life. They would get me whatever it is that I said I wanted. I didn't even have to ask. I went from getting played over and over again to getting paid. And when I say paid, I mean, I had a man buy me a house and I didn't ask for it. I simply just told him I wanted to have an investment property, and we talked about it, and this man had the means and he bought me a house. Another man bought me a car. Fully paid, here's the keys, title in your name. And then I had men that constantly wanted to take me on shopping sprees. I don't know what it was. Over and over and over again, they wanted to take me to the store, take me shopping. I got tickets to the Masters, the Super Bowl, and the Open. What I'm getting ready to tell you, if you can catch this, will completely transform the way you're showing up and the way you're doing dating. Because what I found is, before, when I kept attracting the Build-A-Bears, when I kept attracting the feminized men, I was in my masculine energy, which is how I married my ex-husband, who I had to pay all the bills, who I had to think of everything. So I had to do everything when it came to taking care of the kids and doing all the things. I was the one that had to do all that stuff because he was highly in his feminine energy. And I found, as a woman who was in my masculine energy, I said, well, I'm a single mom, so I have to be in my masculine energy. And I very much was in my masculine energy. And because I was making multiple six figures, then I was in my masculine energy because I was in sales. So in order to be the best and compete with all the top men, then I felt like I had to operate in my masculine energy. And all that did was attract narcissists and man babies. That's all it did. I would keep attracting the kind of men who either wanted to make me doubt myself, that wanted to hold me down, that wanted to compete against me, the men who felt threatened by me, or the men who wanted me to take care of them. You know how tiresome it is to have to think about every damn thing, even reminding them to take the trash out, to fix things that are broken. It was so draining. I was tired. So when I did my dating experiment and I finally figured it out, and I finally figured out that it's much easier to attract the masculine man, I said that's what I wanted. But here was the caveat. It was one of the interviews that I had with what was revealed to me by a man. So I was on a date with a guy. We were at lunch and I offered to pay the tip. And he was insulted. Like, seriously, the date was going great up until I offered to pay the tip. And he said, wow, you did the thing. And I said, what? What did I do? And he said, you basically insulted me as a man. And I'm like, how? He said, by offering to pay the tip. I said, I'm being considerate. I thought that's what you men want. Like, I'm being considerate. You pay for the meal. I'm offering to pay for the tip. And I thought that would be a good thing. He said, no, basically what it's showing me is that you don't feel that I would be able to have you as a man. And it's showing me that you don't know your value. And y'all, he was fine. He was a doctor. He was fine. He was clear. He was looking for his wife. I was clutching my invisible pearls, y'all. When I tell y'all I was hurt. So then I went to my guy friend and he said, basically what turned him off was the masculine energy in you. Turned him off. It was that masculine energy that I got it, I don't need you. And that's what started this whole spiral of really studying masculine and feminine energy. And I was like, I don't understand, how is that masculine? Because I can pay for my own food? He was like, it's that kind of energy. He said, when you're successful as a woman, What's a turnoff for men that are very successful is this idea and this energy that you don't need them. He said for a man that has money, for a man that's really successful, he said that's the biggest pain, that's the biggest insult, to be with a woman who doesn't need us, who we can't add value to their life.